Manhattan Postnup Lawyer. When your life changes after marriage, a postnuptial agreement can protect everything you and your spouse have built together and clarify your financial future. A postnuptial agreement is a legally binding written contract that married spouses sign to define how their property, assets, and debts will be divided if the marriage ever ends. Unlike a prenuptial agreement signed before the wedding, a postnup is created during the marriage and can address financial realities that simply did not exist on the wedding day. New circumstances like a new business, an inheritance, a shift in income, or a significant increase in wealth are all situations where a postnuptial agreement becomes worth considering. Under New York's Domestic Relations Law, Section 236, B3, postnuptial agreements are valid and enforceable, a position confirmed by the New York Court of Appeals in Christian v. Christian. However, the agreement must be in writing, signed by both spouses, and acknowledged before a notary public in the same manner required for a deed. Courts also carefully examine whether each spouse entered the agreement voluntarily, with full and accurate financial disclosure, and without any pressure, fraud, or coercion. In Petracca v. Petracca, a New York court recognized that inadequate financial disclosure or an unfair bargain can be grounds for setting aside a marital agreement entirely. A Manhattan postnuptial agreement can cover a wide range of financial matters, including real estate, bank accounts, investments, business interests, retirement accounts, and debt allocation. Spouses can use the agreement to identify which assets remain separate property, which are treated as marital property, and how particular debts will be assigned between them. A postnup can also establish, limit, or waive spousal maintenance, addressing whether support will be paid, the amount, and the duration if the marriage ends. Child custody and child support provisions in a postnup remain subject to court review, because New York courts always decide those matters based on the child's best interests. Many Manhattan couples consider a postnup after receiving an inheritance, starting a business, discovering hidden debt, or when one spouse steps away from a career to raise children. The experienced attorney Richard Roman Shum, at the law office of Richard Roman Shum, ESQ, helps married couples across Manhattan and New York City create postnuptial agreements that hold up in court. This law firm serves clients throughout New York, Kings, Queens, Bronx, and Richmond counties, offering dedicated legal guidance tailored to each family's unique financial circumstances. When you are ready to protect your financial future, call the law office of Richard Roman Shum, ESQ, located at 20 Clinton Street, FRNT, New York, 1002, United States, at 646-259-3416 to schedule your free consultation.